Punk rock and new wave emerged in the 1970s as rebellious forms of rock music, influencing a wide range of genres and leaving a lasting impact on the music world.
Dancing shadows moving slow. People talk, but words are lies. Behind the mask, a new disguise. Electric dreams in the city tonight. We're lost in rhythm.
Punk rock emerged in the mid-1970s as a raw, rebellious form of rock music, while new wave followed closely in the late 1970s and early 1980s, blending punk's edge with a more experimental, polished sound. Founding bands include the Ramones, Sex Pistols, and The Clash for punk rock, while Talking Heads, Blondie, and Devo spearheaded the new wave movement.
Broken hearts in every room, searching for light in neon blue. Dancing close but feeling far, lost in the beats like a shooting star.
Punk rock is characterized by its short, fast-paced songs, stripped-down instrumentation, and DIY ethos. It often features loud, distorted guitars, basic chord progressions, and politically charged lyrics. New wave introduced more synths, electronic beats, and a broader range of influences, from pop to experimental rock. Punk rock was born out of disillusionment with mainstream culture, reacting to societal issues such as unemployment, government distrust, and cultural conformity. New wave emerged as a more commercialized, but still subversive reaction to both the excesses of rock and the rawness of punk. Punk rock gained underground popularity in the mid-1970s, exploding with bands like the Sex Pistols in the UK and the Ramones in the US. New wave emerged shortly after, blending punk's rebellious energy with danceable rhythms and pop sensibilities, gaining significant radio play by the 1980s. Punk's influence has been vast, spawning numerous subgenres, including hardcore punk, post-punk, and pop-punk. New wave influenced the development of synthpop, indie rock, and electronic music, becoming a foundational element of 1980s pop culture. Iconic albums include Ramones by the Ramones, Nevermind the Bollocks, Here's the Sex Pistols by Sex Pistols, and Parallel Lines by Blondie. Key songs such as Blitzkrieg Bop, Anarchy in the UK, and Psycho Killer encapsulate the essence of the genres. Punk rock shows are known for their raw, chaotic energy, often featuring mosh pits and stage diving. New wave artists brought a more stylized, sometimes futuristic aesthetic to their performances, often incorporating visual art, video, and fashion into their shows. Punk rock was often criticized for its anarchic and aggressive attitudes, while new wave was sometimes seen as a more watered-down, commercially friendly version of punk. Debates arose around authenticity, with punk purists viewing new wave as less real or rebellious. Both punk rock and new wave have left a lasting legacy on the music world. Punk's DIY ethic and political edge continue to inspire new generations of musicians, while new wave's fusion of styles helped shape modern pop and electronic music. The phrase punk rock was originally a term of derision used by music critics to describe the stripped-down, aggressive sound of bands like the Stooges and MC5 in the late 1960s and early 1970s. We're not gonna listen. We're not gonna fall. Punk rock in the streets we roam. No rules, this is our home. Punk rock and new wave both reflected the social and economic turmoil of their times, especially in the UK. where punk became a voice for the disaffected working class. New wave, while less confrontational, still carried an undercurrent of rebellion through its exploration of modern technology and alienation. Further exploration into how punk and new wave influenced the development of alternative and indie rock scenes in the 1990s and beyond would provide deeper insight into their cultural impact.
Stuck in the system, fighting the crime. They want to control, they want our minds. But we got the fire, we got the rage. Tear down the chains, break out of the cage. Stand up,
Punk rock and new wave have had a profound impact on the music world, influencing a wide range of genres and leaving a lasting legacy. For more details and to explore the subgenres further, don't forget to check out the other playlists on our channel.
no rules, this is